Hi, welcome back to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your co-pilot into the universe of Chinese. So we getting back to what we have been talking about. Last time we talked about 倾巢之下，其有完卵. 8-character long phrase, but we can separate it into four magic fours, right? 倾巢之下，其有完卵. There was this story about it that this little child rebuked of whoever is questioning, like, why don't you show your fear? The child just accept the fate, which is toppled nest. His family or her family got killed, got assassinated during that political struggle or whatever back then, and even as a child, he realized that his time is limited. Like there's no way the enemy is going to let him go and live, right? So he just accept that and use this phrase to mean that when the environment, when the context of your existence toppled or dissembled, then you're not going to by yourself survive. You have to live in that condition, which is your family for a child, right? A sad story. So we are going to continue with Qing Cao. And in this phrase, Qing Cao, it means toppled, right? But in this new phrase, 倾巢出动, this 倾巢 actually doesn't mean toppled. It kind of related, but the connotation of 倾 is different. So in the toppled nest, it means it's slanted. It's not, evenly balanced or in its full intact form, right? I mean, something went wrong, right? with that. 倾 is not a stable state, right? In this 倾巢出动, this 倾, it means going all out, the full phrase. But this 倾 means give out all. Like what you have, you are going to give all your force. So this 倾 means complete, like giving all you got. So I would imagine that, okay, if it's evenly, you can kind of ration what you want to give, right? If it's in a slanted form, 倾 means everything you hold in here are going to flow out. It's not going to be contained, controlled. You are going to use everything in here because it's not even ground, right? Just think about physics, little balls on the surface, and then if you do this, all the balls are going to flow. So that's the sense of 倾. It means you, well, in a catchphrase, in the English speaking word, it will be lean in, right? So you lean so much in that your intention, your full focus is in that. So that's the sense of 倾. It's leaning, right? And Cao is still the nest. So 倾巢, actually, because it's a nest, right? That means that it's an organization, sort of. So it's not just one individual, it's the whole organization or group or team or army or something. Many individuals. That means all of them are going out. Out. 出 means out. And it came from this picture. If you have been following my program, this image means a plant. Chinese is agriculture-based culture. So a lot of symbols started from something related to planting. So we see this a lot, plant. And the bottom is just the ground, the soil. So 出, you can imagine this as repotting process. Like you take out the plant from the ground, plant it somewhere else, right? So that's the motion of out. 动, okay. 动. It got the left and right. So it's kind of classical Chinese, except that the 动, the meaning maker is on the right side. Normally meaning maker on the left side. And it's smaller, but this one is bigger, meaning maker on the right. This right side meaning maker means force by itself, kind of like a muscle force. And then the left is the sound maker. So 动 means move. Well, Chinese always, like most of the time, is multi-meaning. So over here, it's essential meaning of this character. Like when we see just by itself without its context, it would be move. And of course, with combination of different characters, it become this word, that word in connection with the other characters in use. But 出动 means dispatch, basically. So you are going to dispatch everything in your nest. That's going full force at something. So we can a lot of times imagine it's like in response to emergency, you got all the, your relief force, whether it's a Red Cross or your local guard or something, like everybody on the ground. That's a kind of situation. 倾巢出动. I wanted to get like a monarch, cloud of monarchs together to show that's like everybody in their nest or in their cloud are there, but because it doesn't look pleasant, so I just use one monarch butterfly that you can imagine a whole army of monarchs. And when they fly, right, it's like, that's the sense of 倾巢出动. It's like everybody in their, in their group are going to on the move, out on the move all together. So, all right, that's the word of the day, 倾巢出动. And okay, my new closing, let me try this one. Cash in to the currency of thinking by learning just a little bit more of a foreign language every day. Hope to see you another day.